How's it going, my friends? Yeah, today we're gonna start on a new project. Sharkey's Shootout Tournament Edition. Ooh. This is a Stern 2000. This was manufactured in 9/2000. The Stern, this has the Sega White Star board set in it. What you see is what we got. I have the glass and the lockdown bars sitting right there. I already took that off because it was just easier to take it off now instead of stopping and then pulling the glass off so we could look at the play field. We're missing our ball whacker. Let's see, coin door is unlocked. Yeah, it is. Let's see, coin mechs are in it, and it is wired for a bill acceptor. Very interesting. So you know, we may be putting a bill validator acceptor in it. Takes 4 Canarkies. There was none in it. Cabinet, you know, has our normal wear on the sides. It's not too bad. And I may sit down and touch up our little nicks all over the side art, you know, just to kind of take some of the speckle out of it. The back box now. The back box, filthy. You can see our T-molding is just totally gone. Just splitting up all over. So we'll be putting new T-molding on it. And we may go with something different than white. Just to kind of dress it up a little bit so it's not so stinking generic, the back box, since there's no side art on the back box. The other side, let's see, she's just as good, just needs cleaned up. The front, we got a little bit of separation down here that I don't know if I'm going to worry about it or not. As you can see, start and tournament edition, where you can play tournament on this one. They had it set up for 3 plays for a buck. A buck. Got 2 flipper buttons on either side. Top one's your flippers. We have 3 flippers here and here. Top one's your flippers. Bottom one is your save post. Post save. Same with this side. Top one's your flipper. Only 1 flipper on that side. Bottom one is your post save. And if you push them both of the post saves in, your center post comes up. Now, I don't know if you can do that all the time, or you have to be at a certain level on the game before you can use your post save. So that'll be something interesting to find out. We have 8 drop targets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7. Said 8 drop targets. That's not a drop target. Oh, yeah, it is. There's the spider. I forgot about him up in there. But as you can see, we got all kinds of different decals, numbers on our drop targets. You know, we should have 1, which I can't remember what that one was. I had knocked that one down. But anyway, 2, 4, 3, 6. 4, 1, 5, 7, 6, 6. That's the only one that's right. And 7, 7. Oh, the last 2 are still good. But, you know, And then behind it, we have these little funky dookies back in here. Those are very interesting. Yeah, or kind of like a stand-up. Just like here, we got a stand-up with nothing on it. Collect, hurry up. We have our 3 pop bumpers and our mystery ball. Ooh. Lots of different flashes. The playfield on this is just totally excellent. Just needs cleaned. I think there's only one spot I had found, and that is right here next to our extra ball and advance prize money hole. As you can see, it kicks it up out, and that ball lands right there every time. So no big deal. So we got one little spot of black right around in there to take care of, and the rest of it, I think, if we just draw the black line in back in, it'll all be good as gold. Lots and lots of stuff to take off of this one. Looks like we got a broken rail guide right there. Let's see if we can find that. Everything else looks pretty good. One spinner that needs a little help. Yeah, that's why I get them. It's not because they're in perfect condition. You know, and the rubbers, of course. I got those things. So I think that's supposed to be rubber. More like plastic now. I think it's, I don't know. Let's try this one. What's that supposed to, yeah, I think that's, used to be rubber at one point. Got these stupid black rubbers on it. I'm not a fan of the black rubbers. But we may be doing some other things, you know, to the playfield on this one just to make it look better. Let's see, because see, we have lights. There we go. I think you can see that. Can you see those lights up in there? We've got lights all the way across here. You know, I think some color would probably... Oh, that was nice. Oh, 44s. What the hell? I'll have to pull that socket out of there before we do anything. Because down here we have 455s. And then back up in there we have 44s or 47s. So I wonder if they went over this. I wonder if there's both of them are all over the playfield and that. But there's some pretty interesting features on this one that I'm not used to. So we're gonna do some learning together. Because I see you can run all the way up through there. Probably if that's all the way up, I don't know. We'll find out when we get into it. Pretty nice. You know, at least we're starting out with a pretty decent play field. Just needs cleaned up real good and new rubbers. Don't forget your rubbers. And whatever else that you know, and some decals for our drop targets. Okay, I'll lift up the play field and we'll take a peek under it. I already did. This is the crap I pulled out from the back box. There's some more stickers for the drop targets. There's this little bag of whatever that looks like a tilt bob in there. Didn't even notice if the tilt bob's in there or not. And this big bag has one bushing, feather, a couple extra slingshot plastics. These ones go underneath down here. So and they looked okay, but found 50 cents. Found that. And found a busted drop target. And whatever these are. I have no clue. What's that say? Wells Gardner. Wonder if that's off the DM. Well, it couldn't be now. I don't know. What the hell would Wells Gardner be making for a pinball machine? I don't know. Those may have just ended up in there. Okay, let's get the play field up and take a peek, and I'll show you what it looks like underneath. Okay, down inside, still got a little bit of crap and crud lying around. Needs vacuumed out. You can tell there was a problem at some point. We got some solder splatters, but whatever. Okay, here's the bottom of the play field. I mean, it may look daunting, scary, like there's never any way you could figure anything out on this, but you know, you just have to break it down. A drop target bank. It may look really scary and daunting, but you know, it's pretty much the same as even the, like Gorgar here. You know, you still have your switches, only instead of leafs, you have micros. So if one's not working, it's either in your switch matrix or your little micro puked. You know, and same thing, you still have your slingshots. Same thing, only a little different. Instead of nope, those still have leaf switches. Well, I'll be a son of a gun. Still got leaf switches on those, but you know, our lanes are micros. So, you know, pretty much you still have coil flippers and links, and you know, everything's still here. It's just it's upgraded. It's newer than what we're used to working on. You know, here's the other drop target bank there. Well, bank, how about single? Light bulbs, there's some big 89 flashers in here. There, and there's another one right in here. And one there. On some of the arrows, it looks like, yeah. Some of the arrows you have 89 flashers, and then the other ones are these, I'm pretty sure these are 455s. Is what you know. Let me grab one that's a little easier to get to. Oh, hell. Come on. There we go. You know, still light bulbs, just a little different. Instead of the bayonet, these are the instead of the bayonet, these are the wedges. and they're running both of them, both the bayonet and wedges. You have your 89s are your bayonets, and the rest of them are wedges. And then there's some lights up under the back box that are probably 47s. Pop bumpers still have your leaf switches on them, and coils, and diodes. Just kind of take it. It's not going to be hard. Just a little different. But nothing to be scared of. But, everything's in good shape under here. Everything looks good. I don't see anything that's smoked or looks out of place or weird or hanging or, whatever. Everything looks good. I think our playfield underside is in good condition too. I'm really surprised how good a condition this one is in. Normally I don't. Okay, now we have a plug there. That goes around and down. Wonder what that's for. Very interesting. Is there something back up in there? No, there's nothing there. Let's see, that's something else we'll have to take a look at. May even be for a different machine, or it may be that I don't know what it is. Got this little guy down here hanging, and it's just a connector. I don't think they were doing any Wi-Fi at this time in 2000. So that wouldn't be for connectability on a Sega White Star. But I don't know. We'll just have to figure it out together. Alright, this one, you weren't supposed to be seeing this series yet. I was supposed to be working on that cabinet there, Speed Buggy, and you have already seen some of it. I know you haven't got to see it all because I'm probably still not done with it at this time. But somebody had an accident with it, and now I got tons of work to do on it. Oh well. Okay. Anyway, back to Sharkey Shootout. So let's put the playfield back down, and then we'll take a little gander in the back box and see what that looks like. Oh, I forgot to tell you too. We did get the manual with it. That was all packed way up in there in the corner, because this was stood up on its butt, so all the garbage is down there up in the corner. And that should have been, I think, there's still some trash left down in there. Okay. Now let's take a look in the back box. Okay. Now, for starters, we're missing that lightning tube. Let's get him down. There we go. Now here's what's kind of, I've looked at this already. I had to, because this is my first White Star. My first Sega White Star for Stern. And I wanted to take a peek at it and see if it was even scary. And, it's still the same, your same board sets, everything's still the same in them, Got your driver board down below here, our power driver board. There's all of our power transit or solenoid transistors. Again, we got we got 5 bridge rectifiers. By the looks of that area up there, it looks like probably the switch matrix up there. And this is probably our special solenoids here. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the switches are up on the MPU on this. I think that's what I had read. But, you know, this, it looks a little daunting. But what I don't like about this is when I opened it up, half of these plugs are, you know, they're all unplugged. And I don't know, you know, why. Why is all this stuff unplugged? And that can't be good. That goes in this terminal somewhere, and we'll have to figure it out. And, you know, it's a little nasty. Well, no, you know how it could go up here, or it could, nope. Okay, I like how, you know, when my battery goes dead, there's no real warning. It just, okay, we're done. Now I see we do have some acid damage, but it doesn't look terrible, just some discoloration on the board. You can see it better than me. So we'll have to get that all cleaned up. You know, I don't know, should we plug everything in and see what happens? I mean, we know this has to go somewhere. But we know where, you know, everything else goes. But like I said, I didn't unplug all this stuff. This stuff was all unplugged when I opened it up. So was it because somebody swiped some boards out of it? Get over there. Or what? Were they going to and decided not to? Okay, where's this go? Oh, I come, nope. I know that one. I'll go there. There. Boy, them tight. I mean, that's good. And well, we know we'll have to service all these boards. Man, tight wires. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 pin. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Key, not pin. Okay, 5 key. That's not going to go there. One, two, 3 key. 1, 2, 3 key. Right? Maybe. Upside down? No. wouldn't be upside down. 1, 2, 3 key. 1, 2, 3 key. There we go. Okay, and we still have that one floating. We still have that one floating around here somewhere. That goes up there. There goes. We have a red wire, and I'm thinking that's probably off of our power supply, which looks like it gets a little toasty up in that area. Okay, do you see another connector hanging out? And we have this one. You know, where's that go? Nothing. There's nothing hanging down in here. Okay, if it went up, that's already taken. Okay, is that an extra one? Okay, and then is this one that's not used? And we have another connector over here that doesn't have a home. I don't know. Okay, this is the first white star for me, so I'm gonna be learning this together, or frying stuff together. Oh, what do we got? Aha! There's that one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a key. That's the special solenoid. They're special, all right. They ride the short bus. Okay, now see. Kind of got everything plugged in. Yeah, that doesn't reach over to that one. But I would like to know where that wire goes, and we could stuff it in where it belongs. And let's do a little quick troubleshooting, since we have the Emmanuel over here. And okay. Okay, that one that's missing. This is our driver board here, and it has that one. What is missing? J. God dang, that's awful stinking small. I don't know if that's a J. It looks like J3. All bridges rated. Let's see if we can get a little better picture. Matrix, lamp, dedicated, coils, detail, some stern help. Okay, back box layout, fuses, bridges, relays, and ROMs. Find it in front. Dr. Pinball section explained. What the hell were we looking for? Oh. Let's take a look, see what back box layout locations. Switch matrix grid, dedicated switches, lamp matrix. What do we want here? Switch and lamp matrix grid. I don't know, so let's just kind of... I will go through this and see what I can find. And then I'll bring you back in, and we'll see if we can figure out where that wire goes. If we can hook that wire, find out where that wire goes and hook that up, I think we'll go ahead and plug it in and turn it on. Backbox I/O power driver board detailed wiring diagram. Okay, let's see. J6, 7, 8, 10, 9. And what? Oh crap! I'm on the wrong one. We need up on our. We need up on our CPU, not our driver board. I thought that was down on the driver board. I don't know. Bet. Yeah, it's going to go to this right here on the end, because that's a 5 volt. And that definitely looks like a 5 volt. But I'll make sure, and then I'll bring you back and we'll get her hooked up. And I think we're going to plug it in and turn it on and see what happens. Alright, I got everything all hooked up in there. Hooked up all of our wires. The one that was missing was our 5 volts out here on the end. I did find it over there in the book. Now when we turn it on, we don't have a whole lot going on, except we have a coil. It's instantly locking on. Well, we have to plug it in first. That usually helps. Okay, now we got her plugged in, and I think it's the auto launch coil that's locking on automatic. Yep. And I don't think it's because we need balls. I think we just need to get to busy and service those boards. So it's the auto launch coil that's locking on. So what we'll have to do is we will service our boards. I don't like doing it this way. I'd rather just pull the boards out, but it's kind of fun just to see what the hell's going on, see what somebody would have found if they would have just brought it in, plugged it in, tried and turned it on, see what would happen. I don't think, now the auto launch, I don't think it's because there's no ball in it. I did notice the opto board is checking to see if the balls are in there. So this takes 4 balls. Let me put 4 balls in it and we'll see what it does. I'm kind of having fun. I want to see it light up, but the DMD only lit up once for me, and there's hardly any general illumination lit up. I think there's only like 1 light I've seen on in here, so nah. Let's just go ahead, service our boards so we're not screwing around and burning something else up. So that'll be in the next video. We will get our boards out and serviced and see what we can come up with. See if we can't get this guy to come back to life. You know, it's got power and we got a coil locked on, you know, so it's trying. It wants to come back. It wants to be played. Old Sharkey Shootout wants us to play it. Wants to be out and working and whatever. Alright, so that's going to do it for this video. And I hope you enjoyed it. And in the next video, we will get busy and we'll pull all of our boards out and get them serviced and see if we find something going on with any of those. So until next time, don't forget to hit that like button. See ya.